And welcome to KDSJ-TV's sports coverage of more American Legion baseball here in Spearfish, South Dakota. A cool Spearfish here at Black Hills Energy Stadium. Clayson Davis, Paul James with you for this first contest between Spearfish Post 164 and the Oilers from Casper Post 2. As we're getting ready to get things going here in Spearfish. Much cooler day here last time we were here, Paul.
Oh yeah, last time it was roasting. We were good and toasty, and of course this time a little bit of a breeze out there. You see the flags flapping around out in center field, and rain shower went through this morning. Nice light shower settled the dust, so just perfect. We'll take that and be ready to play some baseball here today.
Yeah, as again, this game streaming exclusively on KDSJ-TV. Game 2 will be on KDSJ-TV, Facebook Live, and also on the air at KDSJ 980 AM 103.5 FM, and also streaming on the mobile app. As we're getting ready to get cocked, locked, and ready to rock here in Spearfish, as home team Spearfish Post 164. Last time out, we were in Rapid City on Sunday as the same Post 164 ball club took on Post 315 of Box Elder, split the series there. As now we will see a new face on the mound. I don't think we've done a game yet where Halen Hiding starts off as the starting pitcher for Post 164.
And there he is out on the mound right now. He'll be ready to take on this Casper Oilers team here as we get set for first pitch.
Hiding starts off throwing on the corner. It's just a nice little throw over to first base, which is Sean Sewell this contest. As a lot of kids playing some new positions. Is this possibly due to this one not being a conference game?
Correct. Doesn't count towards the state standings. An important doubleheader tomorrow evening, as that goes up against Sturgis Post 33 tomorrow night. So big games tomorrow.
Nice little warm-up, well, if you want to call it a warm-up game here against Casper Post 2, making the trip out to Spearfish. Hit over the shortstop, throw it to first, and that's a quick 2 outs for Post 164, their first outing on defense.
That's a great way to start the game for Halen Hiding. Just a couple of pitches barely out of his hand, and there's already 2 outs on the board. That makes good for a pitch count later in the game if you can get through a first inning or two with minimal. He's only thrown, I think he pitched number 4 coming up here. Throws a strike on the outside corner.
This is again a nice cool day here, a cool July day here in Spearfish. Again, very big contrast to the last time we were at Black Hills Energy Stadium, where I think we all lost about 20 pounds of body sweat.
Water weight.
Yeah. Head over to right field and is fall behind the foul line. Jack Branham looks to be playing right field today. Sean Sewell there at second. Again, Halen Hiding normally left field. It looks like that is taken up by Will Scharf. So it's nice to see some familiar faces in new places. That one heading up to orbit as Sean Sewell makes the play from first base and gets the third out of the first inning.
Yeah, that was a quick 1-2-3 inning for Halen Hiding on the mound in Spearfish Post 164. So that's a great way to start a contest like this. As again, your main focus is tomorrow night's games with Sturgis and everything. But obviously, you don't want to come into a game like this and just not have things go your way. You want to work on some things. You want to make sure you're crisp in the outfield. You want to make sure you're crisp in the infield. You make those plays you should play, and that's a few plays right off the bat at Spearfish Post 164 you have to make, and they did make them.
So after a quick top of the first inning, Spearfish will be on offense in the all-white uniforms today. We'll start things off with Travis Duell at home plate with a bat in his hand and a helmet on his head as the bottom of the first inning continues after this break. As you're watching American Legion Baseball here on KDSJ-TV on YouTube and also streaming live on Facebook at Black Hills Gold Hits and KDSJ.
Jake's Collision Repair stands behind all of their work with a lifetime guarantee. Jake's Collision Repair uses only original parts made by your vehicle's manufacturer instead of lower quality aftermarket parts. Certified technicians work with the latest state-of-the-art equipment, and Jake's Collision Repair is preferred by most insurance companies and works with all of them. Jake's Collision Repair, 2416 Junction Avenue in Sturgis and 4415 East Colorado Boulevard in Spearfish.
We're all going somewhere, going higher, faster, farther, going in new directions, to new places. At Monument Health, we keep going so you can keep going. We're dedicated to advanced orthopedic care with the latest innovations, technology, expertise, and treatment. So keep exploring, keep making memories, keep going with Monument Health as your partner. Learn more at monument.health/orthopedics.
As we're back here with the bottom of the first inning, Casper their first chance on defense to close out the bottom of the first inning. And they'll start off against the senior Travis Duell.
Halen Hiding only needing 6 pitches in the top of the first.
Making quick work of Casper. Hiding pops that one over to a second. Throw to first is there in time, and this could be a quick inning for Casper as one throw, one swing, one out.
That was Travis Duell there. And, the chopper over to second, so Duell the first out. Aiden Meverden to bat for post 164. He comes to the plate.
Mev was the starting pitcher for against post 315 in the second game. He started off the game in center field and more or less started the game as at pitcher because starting pitcher Cody Chapman was ejected after the top of the first inning.
I did not see that. I was not aware of that.
Yeah,
I'm guessing it had something to do with the play at home plate that people were referring to. Okay, all right, now I'm catching up.
You know, bad gas travels fast in a small town, so yeah, it's safe to say that the locals around Spearfish do have very passionate opinions as Meverden looked good when it left the bat, but it drifted out behind the first base foul line. So now we'll look at a 1-2 count for Aiden Meverden. As that play on Sunday, it was a bang-bang play, and the higher-ups thought it was enough to warrant a suspension, so Chapman did not see action at all, minus one appearance at bat, and then helped cheered on his teammates the rest of the way, as he will also not be available for this first game. He will be able to play the second, I do believe, according to American Legion rules.
Okay. And now a walk.
So Mev is the first ball club player from either team to reach a base.
And the walk brings up number 22.
Gets up Jack Branham. Branham being a bright spot for post 164 throughout the whole season. Shown flashes of greatness at bat and also on the mound, and plays first base primarily in right field today for this game number 1. Throw is low, and Aiden Meverden will jog on over to second, putting him in scoring position. Again, the wind blowing back into the face of Jack Branham and also back into the face of us here at the booth. It is nice to have some wind movement as...
Oh, yeah, we've had a couple of days, and here it's only been a few days this summer that have been actually really, really hot. So a day like this on July 2nd, you got to love it.
It's Brandon rockets that one out of left field. As, yeah, looking at the temperature, 70 degrees, partly cloudy. Had a nice little wind, had a nice little rain shower. In fact, I was on my way up to Belfouche this morning and more or less got drenched.
Did you? Yeah, there were some pretty good showers up that way this morning here. At barely enough to settle the dust, really, in Spearfish. And, you know, for all the wear and tear this field has taken, it actually looks pretty decent. There's constant baseball on this field here in Spearfish. So they didn't appeal down to the umpire at third whether or not Jack swung at that pitch. They said no, he did not go.
Makes it a full count, 3-2-1. On the scoreboard, again, Aiden Meverden with the leadoff from second. This pitcher, now he gets the throw and
ball four.
Now Jack advances to first. Brings up Halen Hiding, starting pitcher today. Haven't said that one very often this year. Normally left field, makes his debut on KDSJ-TV on the mound. And he will have his first at-bat. Hiding, the senior, looking to play baseball at the next level. Has hit a home run in this stadium. Might have been against his own teammate, but he's been proven to do it before.
Well, at least he had the power to get it out there. I don't care who it's against. It's a home run. So he went over the wall, and that's what every kid, I don't care who you are, you just strive to do. You want to be able to say you've done that at least once. So now he has. So now, hopefully against other team members.
Yeah, because then on the other side of things, if you're Jack Branham, you also are known for being the one to throw that home run against Halen Hiding.
Yeah, and I don't foresee Jack having to pitch against Halen again or vice versa, so that's good. So
it's a nice little moment that these two teammates will always have.
Oh, that's very inside over the head of Hiding.
It's the first ball of the count. Hiding got behind the count early with an 0-2 count, foul tip the past few pitches, and now that was the first ball. So Hiding battling, again with just one out. Hiding pops that one over to second, who can't quite get it. That's out number 2 as Jack Branham slides into second. But that advances Aiden Meverden to third and puts runners in the corners with 2 outs, and Tucker Olson, one of the hottest players for post 164, up to bat.
Yeah, Tucker, at least going back, a week or two, had really been on a tear, and he looks to hopefully continue that as he really can make a difference with his bat, and we'll see what he can do here moving into these games today and especially tomorrow against Sturgis.
That first pitch slid outside and low for ball number 1. Again, runners in the corners. Meverden, the first run potentially of the ball game, currently sitting at third. And Halen Hiding with the leadoff from first, and Tucker Olson seeing if he can get one of those two home. Throw to second, Hiding slides in there, and now it's going to go to home. Slide down, throw is high, and Aiden Meverden gets Spearfish on the board first.
Nice slide by Meverden there, head first into home plate, and he didn't hesitate once he came in from third after the throw down to second. You mentioned it was high, and I think kind of the play they had there was make it believable down to second, field it, and gun it back home and try to get the guy at home. It was fairly close at home, but Meverden clearly in safe.
As if you're a Spearfish Post 164 fan, you're glad to see someone slide into home plate without getting thrown out of the ball game. So now Tucker Olson looking at a 2-0 count, Hiding with a leadoff from second. Olson had to swing his body out of the way. Now pitcher for Casper in trouble now, looking at a 3-0 count, again with 2 outs.
Hey, those are all memories. Those are all baseball memories. It's all part of the game.
As Tucker Olson, unsurprisingly, does not swing at the 3-0 count. So now Olson having to go back to work. Again, Spearfish already scoring 1 run just moments ago on a stolen run from Aiden Meverden.
Yeah, he came in from third again on the throw down to second. Full count now.
Full count, and now Olsen doesn't swing at it, and he will stroll over to first, putting runners on first and second. Brings us up to Brock Lewis. One of those bigger, harder hitters for post 164.
He is a tough kid, and when he makes contact with the ball, you know it.
As the first pitch thrown at him today is low across the plate for ball number 1. Good runners on first and second, and still 2 outs.
Couple of balls to him there. He's ahead in the count 2-0 as the breeze blows from right to left field today.
Not your average 4th of July week weather, but
we'll take it.
I am not complaining.
Strike 1 there to Lewis.
Brock Lewis, I believe, playing third base in this first contest.
The foul.
We've seen Lewis do this a few times when he either gets behind in the count or either at a full count or ties. He's likes to foul a lot of balls off and find something he likes. So
hanging tough.
Young kid showing the experience there at bat.
And that's high. Lewis showing that good eye.
If you're patient as a batter, you can put a lot more pressure on your pitcher with each throw.
And now the move back to second, but nothing doing back there.
Lewis stepping back into the box, ready to do it again at a full count. Runners go as Lewis hits that one over to shortstop. The throw to first is there, and that will get out Lewis at first, leaving runners on third and second, but not before Spearfish puts 1 run across home plate after steal for home from Aiden Meverden to put Spearfish on the board first, 1-0.
And there you go, 1-0, Spearfish leading. We head to the top of the second, and again, very comfortable weather today, and a matchup here that does not count towards state standings, but nonetheless, a game you want to stay crisp, play a great game, iron out any wrinkles you may have, work on any problems you may have moving into 2 important contests tomorrow versus Sturgis. So post 164 off to a good start.
And with that, we've completed 1 full inning. Halen Hiding and crew back on defense with the top of the second coming up in a matter of moments. As you're watching American Legion Baseball exclusively on KDSJ-TV and on our Facebook page at Black Hills Gold Hits at KDSJ.
The dentists and team at Dana Dental Arts in Spearfish are committed to providing you and your family with high-quality dental care.
Hi, I'm Dr. Brad Dana from Dana Dental Arts. Technology and the latest in dental procedures are part of what our family can bring to yours. Make an appointment today and let us show you how our family would love to be your partner in dental health.
In Spearfish, call 642-7727 now. Dana Dental Arts utilizes the latest procedures and most up-to-date technology. Dana Dental Arts, let our family care for yours.
Vehicles today are complicated and expensive. The professionals at Junix Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram in Spearfish are here to guide you through everything automotive. From cars, trucks, and SUVs to parts and repairs, Junix takes the confusion out of automobile ownership. Enjoy the ride with Junix Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram. Family owned since 1931 on West Jackson in Spearfish.
That's back here in Spearfish for top of inning number 2. Halen Hiding, his second action to work on the mound. Just threw 6 pitches at the top of the first, so he's still relatively fresh.
Boy, I would say.
I think he took more warm-up swings than he did actual pitches.
Yeah, more actual warm-up pitches, yeah. This is, I believe, Hunter Hauk in there.
Hauk looks to be a first base today for Casper. As Hauk reaching low to that one. Shortstop, Wiesman over to Sean Sewell playing first, and that's quick out number 1 for Casper.
Good job by Wiesman. Got himself planted, got in front of that one, got the nice hop, and gunned it on over to first, and Sewell to take care of the first out of the inning. So, again, Hiding working his way, at least in the early on here, very efficient.
Again, the senior Hiding on the mound.
Now Holden Christensen. And that's picked up by Wiesman.
It's a nice play by Wiesman. That one bounced right in front of his face. Hard play to make, but the freshman proven he's there to make it happen and doesn't let it go by him for an error. And that's a quick 2 outs again for Casper.
Yeah, 2 pitches, 2 to Wiesman, 2 out.
Brings up, I believe, that is number 28. As he hits that one over to first, and Sewell will waddle his way over to first and get the 3rd out.
Wow, quick, very quick. That's the only word I can use. First couple of innings for Halen Hiding is an efficient first couple of innings as you can be. Everybody kind of getting in the act here, getting some ground balls. Wiesman in the act at short. Sewell there fielding a ground ball and easily running it to first to get, complete the second easy 1-2-3 inning for Spearfish post 164 on defense.
Well, after another quick top of the second, Spearfish having put 1 run on at the bottom of the first, see if they can extend on that lead. Sean Sewell looks to lead things off for post 164. See what damage they can do when we come back with the bottom of the second. Clayson Davis, Paul James with you here in Spearfish. Bottom of the second coming up after this.
Oh, how quickly the seasons change in the Black Hills. Hi, it's Brandon Kemp from Superior Auto Solutions in Spearfish. Summertime equals a lot of summer driving, whether it's to and from work or hitting the road for that big summer vacation. Superior Auto Service Department can handle all kinds of repairs, from new tires, brakes, and oil changes to steering and suspension problems. And to keep cool, we can handle your AC recharge. Check us out online now at superiorAutoSD.com or stop by today at 642 East Colorado Boulevard at Superior Auto Solutions in Spearfish.
The anticipation is building, and Heinzerling Concrete is laying the foundation for tonight's matchup. Heinzerling Concrete pours on the pride in every driveway, foundation, sidewalk, and decorative stamp patio they do. Give them a call at 210-2320 for concrete that can't be beat. Heinzerling Concrete is proud to support all activities that help students build solid foundations for life. Is there a foundation in your future? Give Heinzerling Concrete and Spearfish a call at 210-2320. That's 210-2320.
As we're back here in Spearfish, here on KDSJ-TV, this game exclusively streaming on KDSJ-TV. On YouTube and also live streaming on our Facebook page at Black Hills Gold Hits KDSJ. As it was not Sean Sewell leading this one off. It is actually Walker Wiesman.
All right, Walker making a couple of plays at short in the last half inning there. So now it's always nice when you make a couple plays on defense. You get to come right in, step in the batter's box and see what you can do on offense.
Wiesman, one of the young up-and-comers for Spearfish, left-handed batter. Spearfish does not have a lot of them.
Likewise, his younger brother, too, who plays Teeners in the program. Also catches, also bats left.
As a quick 2 balls thrown at Wiesman. 2-0 count as their pitcher for post 2 finds the inside corner for his first strike of the count. Wiesman pops that one high, and the wind takes it clear out of the ballpark. It lands there at a chair out in the part of the Black Hills Energy Stadium.
Busy place today. I believe Sasquatch play here tonight.
The Sasquatch continuing their series with the Nebraska Prospects. Pop fly over to a third base, and that's out number 1 as Wiesman hits that one into orbit. Wind catches it, stops it right into tracks, and it falls right on down to third.
Here comes Sean Sewell now. Playing first, and his first shot at bat here today. 2 out, right? Or is that 1 out?
That'd just be 1 out.
1 out. Swing and a miss by Sewell on the first one.
Sewell's also been a proven pitcher on the mound as he pitched a complete game versus Post 315 on Sunday. Of course, Sewell had an amazing performance against the Bellefouche Bronx up in Bellefouche a few weeks ago. Only allowed 3 hits and no runs. I think he actually didn't allow a single run until about the 5th inning in that contest.
Yeah, it was late in the game.
I think he allowed only 3 hits in general. Sewell swings and misses, and that's out number 2. So nothing much for Sean Sewell. Owen Bruner.
Now batting the catcher, number 6, Owen Bruner.
As we've seen his batting average go up in these past few contests, went 2 for 3 in Game 2 against Box Elder.
Take strike 1 there, little curve. And now swings and misses at strike 2. So quickly down in the count is Bruner. We'll see what he can do here.
0-2 count, and Casper trying to make it a quick inning themselves.
And there it is.
Quick 1, 2, 3.
So post 164 gets run across in the first inning. Second inning, they go a little quieter in 1-2-3 fashion. And, of course, Halen Heiding has had a quick couple of innings so far, starting this contest here today. He'll come back out for his third inning of work here shortly.
As after 2 innings, just 1 run scored. And let's see if Casper can find someone from their ball club across home plate as we go to the top of the third. 1-0 ball game. Heiding and company on the mound next.
The anticipation is building, and Heinzerling Concrete is laying the foundation for tonight's matchup. Heinzerling Concrete pours on the pride in every driveway, foundation, sidewalk, and decorative stamp patio they do. Give them a call at 210-2320 for concrete that can't be beat. Heinzerling Concrete is proud to support all activities that help students build solid foundations for life. Is there a foundation in your future? Give Heinzerling Concrete and Spearfish a call at 210-2320. That's 210-2320.
Gold Dust Casino invites you to try the new menu items now being offered at Maverick Steak and Cocktails. Watch the action as you dine inside the Gold Dust Casino with tables overlooking the gaming floor. Enjoy over 210 of the newest slot machines and table games in Deadwood. And use your club card for great discounts at the 2 hotels right in the middle of the action. Get reservations today by calling 605-559-1400 or visiting golddustdeadwood.com.
As we're back here with the top of the third inning, Jack Nichols getting the party started for Casper as Heiding throws low for ball number 1 of the count. Again, Heiding hasn't had to use his arm very often in this contest, third inning, and I'd venture to say he hasn't thrown more than 20 pitches.
Well, we can certainly look that up. No, it's been kept very low, and that's always a great thing for any pitcher who doesn't normally start. You know, have a little bit of luck, and now we're going to have a pop up here.
Over to second, where Travis Duell strolls over and picks that one off in the air. And another quick out. And it was just, I believe, 2 or 3 pitches thrown against Nichols.
Just 2, and that was only his, I believe, 16th or 17th pitch for Halen Heiting here in the 3rd inning.
I think his arm might get more tired swinging the bat than he will throwing pitches.
Well, that's a good problem. That was pitch number 17 there for Halen.
So it was first ball, and now headed out toward the parking lot. Is that foul tip against the wind? As it is number 3 batting for Casper. I do not see a number. I believe that's the top of the batting order. Kobe Preston, or Peston. Playing a shortstop.
I see a number 3. It's Brody is his name. He's the second baseman. First time up, Brody. Pulling that off of Game Changer.
Brody Parks, yep, there
Brody
he is.
Parks, you got him? Okay.
Yep. 8 in the batting order. He is playing second base.
Yep. A little tougher. We're reading off the lineup card, which is very light, so it's tough to see the writing kind of so.
As hit over to Lewis at third. A long throw over to Sean Sewell at first. And from 5 to 3, the connection's made and the out is counted.
So another quick out for post 164, and that's going to bring up number 11 to the plate. This is number 9 hitter in the order.
Tis Brett Guilford, the designated hitter for Thomas Stokes, the pitcher for today's contest.
Okay.
Only took us 3 innings, but we finally know what's going on.
Heiting making his pitches competitive. Even when he misses, he's not missing by much. So making those hitters from Casper think twice about going up there and relax, and then he comes right back with another strike. So Heiting chucking him in there left and right.
It's Heiting no hitter so far through 3 innings.
Just about 3 full here, 2 2/3. Oh, look at that. Bam, strike 3.
Caught him on the outside corner. I was making sure I didn't give Heiting the old announcer's jinx.
Yeah, you didn't, not yet. So, yeah, Heiting doing a great job thus far.
So we have completed 2.5 innings. Heiting hasn't allowed anyone to reach a base, and we will come back with post 164 at bat. We'll see what Casper and crew can get going on defense, as they allowed 1 run at the bottom of the first, nothing at the bottom of the second. Now see what they can do at the bottom of the third. As we'll be back, Paul James and Clayson Davis here with you with KDSJ-TV at bottom of the third. Coming up next, as you're watching American Legion Baseball on KDSJ-TV and also on our Facebook page at Black Heels Gold Hits at KDSJ.
Fisher Sand and Gravel of Spearfish supports community and school athletics. Plus, they support community development with services in and around the Black Hills. Fisher is an aggregate company headquartered in Spearfish with 2 local commercial quarries in Beulah and Newcastle, Wyoming. They sell all sizes of aggregates for commercial and individual projects, from a pickup load to thousands of ton. Whatever you need, Fisher Sand and Gravel, proud supporter of all community, college, and high school athletics. Good luck to all teams and athletes competing in today's game.
So after that quick little break, again, thank our friends at Fisher Sand and Gravel for sponsoring KDSJ Sports. Back at the top of the batting order with Travis Duell.
Hey, we want to give a shout out to everybody, all the families watching from everywhere, really. Shout out to, I know, Mr. Branham's family watching in Minnesota. Hello, how's it going? So thanks for tuning in to KDSJ-TV. We had one of the fans as Duell swings.
Drops that one in between left and center. Duell's going to circle the bases over to second. Throw over to second. He's not there in time, and Travis Duell leadoff double in the top of the third could get something going.
Nice job by Duell. But as I was saying, one of the fans from Casper who's here said, hey, we want to let everybody know at home where to watch. And so if you're in Casper, tuning us in here on KDSJ-TV, thanks for tuning in.
So we now hit Aiden Meverden. He scored the lone run in the contest at the bottom of the first with a steal from third to home. But his next at bat.
Showed bunt. See if Post 164 is willing to give up and out here just to get Duell over to third. Yep, try it again now. It goes to the backstop. And Duell is going to be able to gain third easily there. So Duell moves up as there is ample foul territory space behind home plate here at Black Hills Energy Stadium. Sometimes you get lucky and it takes a bounce off the concrete at the base and it comes right back to you, but I would not depend on that.
So now with the runner on third, Travis Duell staring at a 2-0 count in his favor. Mev with the leadoff from third. Again, he stole home from third last time as Duell swings and misses for his first strike of the count.
Mev swinging there, actually.
Meverden.
Yep.
His Duell on third.
Now high pitch. So Mev in the driver's seat here, up 3-1. And a swing and a miss. Full count.
Get no outs. Runner in scoring position. Stokes' throw is hit off over to third on a fielder's choice. He's going to throw to a first, and Meverden couldn't get there in time, but Duell crosses home for run number 2.
Yeah, chopper sent over to third, gloved, and then the throw across the diamond, and Mev did his job. He was able to drive in Duell, so 2 runs on the board for Post 164 now. Nobody on the bases, but you start over with Jack Branham.
Branham, right field today. Trying out right field with Halen Hiding on the mound. Leaving a hole at left field, which is filled by Will Scharf. Leaving a hole for right field, which is filled by Jack Branham.
And, of course, Sean Sewell played a lot of first base, as always, and he's there at first today.
Nice to see people fill in. Of course, senior Cody Chapman not available in this contest as Branham splits shortstop and second, and that will be a single for Jack Branham.
Yep, Branham drives it right back up the middle, so once it gets by the pitcher, there was nobody going to get to that one, and now a one-out base runner for Post 164. Here's your pitcher, Halen Hiding.
Halen Hiding, his second go at bat today. Again, starting a pitcher. Hasn't had to use his arm very much on the mound. 3 innings, and he's thrown a little under 20 pitches, I do believe.
Halen's 0 for 1 today.
Starts off with the ball. Again, Jack Branham on first. Throws low. Good job by the catcher for Casper, having his body to cover up that one. Didn't want it to advance.
Yep.
Branham into scoring position.
Yep, and he had to stick his legs out there and really get down low, and the home plate umpire giving him a second there to make sure he's all right. But, yeah, nice stop.
I believe that's Holden Christians. That is the catcher. I apologize if I mispronounce any names, as I'm trying to read it off of the lineup card, and it is very, very faint.
Yeah, I believe that's Christensen.
Christensen.
I think so.
Holden Christensen there at catcher. 3-0 count.
Oh, called a strike there on the outside corner, and Home plate umpire calling it both ways. There was that outside corner that was called for the strike 3 to end the previous inning for Halen Hiding. And Casper getting that same call, and now a drive out to right, and it's caught.
As Hiding gave it a go, didn't quite have the distance. Of course, he was battling the wind with that one as well, so doesn't quite reach the distance needed to threaten much of the outfield, and that'll be out number 2.
Here comes Tucker Olson. Tucker going to give it a whirl here. Again, runner on first is Jack Branham. Just 1 out, or 2 outs rather. 2 outs now.
1 run scored by Travis Duell. He got the party started for post 164 with a leadoff double.
Olson walked his first time up.
Stokes gets his pitch, throws inside, and nope, they call him for strike 2.
Inside corner looked like it came, dropped right down in there, so nice job by home plate umpire.
So wind's starting to pick up here in Spearfish. Throw to the outside corner, not quite there, as that's the first ball. So Olson down early 0-2, and now first ball thrown. See if he can get back into this count.
See where they put the pitch, and there's a ground ball chop foul up third base way.
Again, the wind blowing across the field from right to left. Anything popped up high in the air. The wind gets a hold of it. Could be a busy day for third base, shortstop, and left field.
Stokes, the pitcher, comes way inside there, and Olson has to turn away from that one.
As now Olson sees the count tied up at 2 apiece. Deuces across the scoreboard with 22 on first, but does not advance to second as Olson swings and misses on a slider to the outside.
Yep, a little bit outside, tried to go down to get it, and ended up being strike 3, but post 164 getting a run across, and now doubling their lead 2-0 after 3 full innings of play, and we'll head to the top of the 4th. Again, post 164 leading. Halen Hiding back out on the mound. He's doing great thus far through 3 innings. We'll see what the 4th inning brings.
Let's get Hiding and company in action next when we come back as you're watching American Legion Baseball here at KDSJ-TV.
Tools and the right equipment. You need it? Proline Equipment Rentals in Belfouche has it. Contractors with all the new home construction continuing. Proline should be your first stop. Lifts of all sizes, and if you need to get way up, there's telehandlers, even including a man basket for safety. Working around the yard? Proline Equipment has dump trailers of all sizes. Plus, they're sure to have one that works with most pickups. Skid steers, trenchers, mini excavators, got those too. Call 723-7677 or stop by today off North Highway 85 in Belfouche. Proline Equipment Rentals. Visit ProlineEquipmentRentals.com. American Colloid, a minerals technologies company, is one of the world's leading producers of bentonite clay, mined right here in Belfouche and Colony, Wyoming since 1927. Some uses are waterproofing, water filtration, health and beauty products, and cat litter, to name a few. American Colloid delivers technology-driven solutions that enhance the essentials of daily life for people around the world. American Colloid, innovative technologies, essential solutions.
As we are back here with the top of the 4th inning.
Halen Hiding throwing ball 1, now ball 2 here as he starts off early here against Casper. Halen having a pretty darn good time thus far here. Whenever he's thrown a couple of pitches that have been off the mark, he's been able to rebound and come right back. Back at the top of the order, Kobe Pexton up there, the shortstop for Casper. And now finds himself up 3-0 in the count here. So first time Hiding's had to kind of dig down and try to come back from being in the hole. So here he is in the hole 3-0. We'll see how he responds. And that pitch inside. So there's the first base runner of the game for Casper as Pexton takes first after a 4-pitch walk by Hiding. You'll see Sewell hold him on over there at first, and that is, again, the first base runner for Casper, and that's going to bring up, and apologize if I get this wrong, Eric Whitley, the center fielder.
Hiding through back to Sewell at first. And now the center fielder will have his first pitch thrown at him right down the pipe for strike number 1.
So when things roll, they roll, and sometimes when they don't, they don't. As Post 164 try to keep from one little leadoff guy getting on via the walk. We'll see what they can do here. There's a swing and a foul ball out to left field. So
that is Tucker Olson over at left.
Yep. As the ball was foul, he goes and retrieves it. But, you know, those are the things that can sometimes happen. So you can be rolling, and all it takes is one thing to derail you. Had that been a little further towards fair territory, there could be a couple of base runners with no outs for Casper. Instead, just a strike.
0-2 count. Pop fly over to left. Olson there to make the play, and the base runner advanced over to second and quickly changed his mind and ran back to first.
Yeah, they had the hit and run on there, so obviously good for Casper. They are able to retreat and get back to first base, but trying to make something happen on the bases there as they didn't quite get anything there from Whitley in terms of a base hit, but he made contact with it and gave it a ride.
That brings us to number 12. 3 in the batting order. He is your third baseman, Sexton Smith.
Yep, Saxton Smith up there as he is his second time at bat here today. And the throw, checking the runner again. Smith is 0 for 1. And there he dumps the base hit into right field. And so now going to third, the lead runner.
No. Pexton will now sit at third with runners in the corners, and that's the first hit allowed by Halen Hiding this contest. First hit coming in the top of the 4th inning.
That's right, and 1 out thus far. We'll see if there's any kind of play on here. Sometimes see if now a quick throw over to first and the runner gets back. You'll try to steal second, try to force a mistake in the middle of the infield so that that runner from third can score, and we'll see what Spearfish opts to do here as there's a ball. Now a double play, perhaps? It is. Wow, Sewell, the big stretch over there as the ball was hit right up the middle, and the relay over to first wipes out that would-be first run of the game for Casper.
So check that one on the KDSJ Sports Replay. Hit over to Wiesman. Pitches over to second over to first, and a stretch out by Sewell to get a hold of that one, keeping his foot planted on base and denying the first run for Casper.
He'll feel that tomorrow. He's good and stretched out now, but I don't know about in the morning.
Big man showing the athleticism and the flexibility, 2 things I was never blessed with.
No.
But we will go to the bottom of the 4th inning as it looks like Stokes is back on the mound, and we will see what 164 can get done on offense. We hit the halfway point in this one, 2-0 Spearfish over the visiting Casper Oilers. We'll be back with the bottom of the 4th after this short break on KDSJ-TV.
It's been 50 years since Pillen Optical decided to open their doors and offer outstanding quality eye care to the community. Things have changed, the style of frames, the store location, and just a few other things. But what has not changed is their philosophy of quality eye care, superior customer service, and the best selection of frames, all at the best prices around. After all, at Pillin Optical, quality eye care and customer service is the most important thing next to your sight. Pillin Optical, family owned for 50 years, 409 Kansas City Street.
105th Black Hills Roundup thunders back into Belfouche June 30th through July 4th. The Ranch Rodeo kicks it all off June 30th, followed by 4 exciting performances of PRCA rodeo action. It's perfect for the whole family. This year's Roundup features Cowboy Kenny's Steel Rodeo and Misfit Cowboy Brian Patt. Dust yourself off after the rodeo and marvel at the massive firework display July 2nd and 3rd. Plus, a huge Independence Day parade. Get your tickets now at blackhillsroundup.com. The Black Hills Roundup, the buck starts here.
As we are back here in Spearfish for the bottom of the 4th inning. Post 164 baseball team up 2-0 over the visiting Casper Oilers. Coming up, as we'll have game 2 of this doubleheader, as that one will also be here on KDSJ-TV and also on KDSJ Radio, 980 AM, 103.5 FM, also streaming on the mobile app. Brock Lewis swing and miss early on his first pitch thrown at him. Leadoff hitter for post 164.
Stokes still out there as well.
As Brock Lewis pops that one clear up in the air, and right there to make the play is number 3, Brody Parks, second baseman. That's quick out number 1.
Here comes Wiesman. First pitch strike to Wiesman on the outside corner. And our stats are a little frozen up here. We go by with what runs off of Game Changer, and Wiesman goes after a high and tight one there. And things look to be a little frozen. Sometimes that happens. I'm not sure the reason for that. If they keep the stats off of an iPad, if that loses connection, and that could definitely be the case.
As stats not being the only thing frozen, had some graphical issues that are now figured out. Wiesman hits that one over a pitcher. Going over to second. Will he get there? No, Wiesman can't win the foot race, and that's quick out number 2.
So, 2 outs in the inning for post 164 as they still lead 2-0. Here's Sean Sewell.
First base, just saw him complete that double play with a acrobatic play himself.
Big stretch. Pitch a little high to Sewell for ball 1.
Sewell playing first base is now slide outside for strike number 1. Ties the count up at 1 apiece. Again with 2 outs. Sewell drives that one over into left. It's going clear back to the wall. Sewell crosses first, now trucking over to second, and he'll stay right there. That is a double for Sean Sewell.
So Sewell yanking one down the line way out in the corner, and he's able to gain second standing up.
This is the double right down the line. The wind in favor of the wind as well, as the wind might help pushed it as well. Owen Bruner now to see if he can get his buddy Sewell home.
Bruner's 0 for 1. Fouls that one off.
Again, Bruner, the catcher. A 1 pitch is inside for ball 1, tying the count up at 1 apiece.
A little bit deceiving there as he was kind of reaching out a little bit. Might have been a little high, but fairly close to the inside part of the plate. as Bruner's right up on the plate there, and that's another inside pitch.
So now a 2-1 against Sewell, standing on second. Stokes checks second. Now the throw to Bruner is high and inside for ball number 3.
Bruner hanging tough there, trying to work himself onto base.
Three 3-1 pitch to Bruner is
over his head,
and now Bruner will just stroll on over to first.
So keep the line moving here with 2 outs, and that's going to pull the coach out of the dugout, and Travis Duell will be set to go to bat for post 164. Well, meeting of the minds at the mound here. Give us a second to let you know that game 2 will be coming up here, this doubleheader, and looks like it's going to be a pitching change. And do you have any segments coming up on KDSJ-TV that you want to touch on at all by chance?
Well, we still are having our Parade of Champions. We are taking a break from the Parade of Champions this 4th of July week, as we have 2 more events to go over, the team roping and the bull riding.
Okay.
As that will be coming up here after we have this little break for 4th of July. And then after that, interview to be released soon, as earlier today I was able to catch up with the new head football coach of the Belfouche Bronx, Coach Sweet, originally from Wyoming, now calls his home Belfouche, South Dakota.
Cool.
Coach Sean Sweet. So that interview will also be out on KDSJ-TV. Of course, this broadcast and all of our other former broadcasts you can still watch, as you can rewatch them on KDSJ-TV on our YouTube page. Just go over to the live section and click on the game that you want to rewatch.
Definitely. Easy to do. It's always there. So if there's something you want to look back at, yep, it's kind of like your own little personal DVR. It's right there. Again, KDSJ-TV. Tell your friends and family about it. Subscribe to it on YouTube, and then you'll be notified whenever there's a live event that pops up. And, of course, like the Facebook page as well, Black Hills Gold Hits, KDSJ. Likewise, we stream live there on Facebook. So, again, if a live event comes up, whoop, gets you a little notification in your Facebook notes there, and you know to go say, hey, what are they doing? What are they covering today?
As with KDSJ-TV and on our Facebook page, you can almost never miss a scheduled sports broadcast for KDSJ. You can always stay updated on the happenings in sports, news, and everything else regarding the listening area from our Facebook page. You can also check out our website at KDSJ980.com for some news, sports, weather, and also to listen to KDSJ radio anywhere in the world. As now we have a new pitcher, that is number 33.
Evan, and I can't get, I believe Woods?
I'm going to go Woods.
That's what I would say.
Evan Woods.
Tough to say. Again, it's very light writing, so it's hard to see on the lineup card. That's why we're having a problem.
Want to thank Jessica Hauk, as the Hauk family tuning on to KDSJ Sports. I want to thank you guys for logging on and watching Casper travel over to beautiful Spearfish, South Dakota, take on post 164. As again, tell your friends and family, baseball in action here today on KDSJ-TV here on this Tuesday as we go through this Memorial Day week.
4th of July week.
4th of July week.
Yeah, you took us back a month. I wish it was only Memorial Day weekend, but 4th of July already. Hard to believe we're talking. It feels like Memorial Day weekend weather.
That must be what threw me off. It's cool and windy, and like I said, not really what you would think for 4th of July weather. Hit clear up in the air, going over to second base, and with 2 runners on, they're just going to stay right there as Spearfish abandoned 2 on base, and Casper gets out of the inning without allowing any damage.
Nice job, easy play over there for the second baseman for Casper as they get out of the inning. Don't let any more damage happen after a quick change of pitchers. And post 164's got Halen Heiding, who's been doing a bang-up job. He was able to get the Casper Oilers there to ground into a double play to end the last inning, to end their scoring threat. The pitcher's best friend, the old double play. And we'll see what post 164 can do here as we head to the top of, what are we in, the top of 5 now?
Here we are now in the top of 5. As we have crossed the halfway point in this contest, top of the 5th inning coming up. Halen Heiding and crew from post 164 back on defense. As you are watching American Legion Baseball here at KDSJ-TV on YouTube and also on our Facebook page at Black Hills Gold Hits KDSJ.
In a world of few guarantees, Jake's Collision Repair stands behind all of their work with a lifetime guarantee. Jake's Collision Repair uses only original parts made by your vehicle's manufacturer instead of lower quality aftermarket parts. Certified technicians work with the latest state-of-the-art equipment, and Jake's Collision Repair is preferred by most insurance companies and works with all of them. Jake's Collision Repair, 2416 Junction Avenue in Sturgis and 4415 East Colorado Boulevard in Spearfish. The anticipation is building, and Heinzerling Concrete is laying the foundation for tonight's matchup. Heinzerling Concrete pours on the pride in every driveway, foundation, sidewalk, and decorative stamp patio they do. Give them a call at 210-2320 for concrete that can't be beat. Heinzerling Concrete is proud to support all activities that help students build solid foundations for life. Is there a foundation in your future? Give Heinzerling Concrete in Spearfish a call at 210-2320. That's 210-2320.
As we're back here in action, 1-1 count for number 6 for Casper. That is Holden Christensen, the catcher. Has a ball low for Halen Heiding. Heiding wasting no time going through the pitches here to start off the top of the 5th inning. Again, a second game coming up on KDSJ-TV. It's also going to be over the air at Black Hills Gold Hits KDSJ 980 AM 103.5 FM and also on the mobile app. Grounder behind the foul line there in front of the third base dugout, making it a 2-2 count for the leadoff hitter. As that one's a hit high into center, where Aiden Meverden there to make the play and force out number 1.
So Mev, easy coming in on center field, able to make that catch is Halen Heiding. Continuing to make some pitches here and give these Casper Oilers here a tough time. Just haven't been able to make any real solid, amazing contact, at least at this point.
Bring us over to Ryan.
Oh, I can't wait. I want to look at this. I think it's Devereaux.
I was going to go Devereaux, but it's Ryan Devereaux up next, left field.
Heiding finds himself behind 2-0 in the count.
Gennardi with 1 out. Still in a 2-0 ball game. Devereaux nails that one clear back to Highway 14.
Yep, out in the parking lot.
It's now 2-1 for Devereaux versus Heiding. As just outside for ball 3.
Yep, just a bit off the plate, barely off the plate.
So now it's 3-1 count. Heiding taking his time on this pitch, and Devereaux nails it over to Travis Duell, who tosses it about 6 feet in front of him to his first baseman, Sean Sewell.
Yeah, good job by Duell there, making the play, running to his left, and then throwing back to the right and able to throw out the base runner there. And now 2 outs in the inning, nobody on for Casper, and Heiding continues to roll.
brings us to number 24, who pops that one high over to
Sewell.
Sewell again. So first base, as per usual, pretty busy. Sewell having to do a little more work. Running out to grab that one, and again another quick inning for Hiding and crew.
Yeah, Halen Hiding again, just having a nice game here thus far. I mean, it's almost mind-boggling to see that we're going to the bottom of the fifth already. This game has just been cruising along big time here. We're barely over an hour into this game.
As now we'll go to the bottom of the fifth inning, as we will see Spearfish back in action as they will face the new pitcher again, Woods. They'll face Woods again for the first time for a full inning. Coming up next, as you're watching American Legion Baseball on KDSJ-TV.
We're all going somewhere. Going higher, faster, farther. Going in new directions, to new places. At Monument Health, we keep going so you can keep going. We're dedicated to advanced orthopedic care with the latest innovations, technology, expertise, and treatment. So keep exploring, keep making memories, keep going with Monument Health as your partner. Learn more at monument.health/orthopedics.
The dentists and team at Dana Dental Arts in Spearfish are committed to providing you and your family with high-quality dental care.
Hi, I'm Dr. Brad Dana from Dana Dental Arts. Technology and the latest in dental procedures are part of what our family can bring to yours. Make an appointment today and let us show you how our family would love to be your partner in dental health.
In Spearfish, call 642-7727 now. Dana Dental Arts utilizes the latest procedures and most up-to-date technology. Dana Dental Arts, let our family care for yours.
As now we're back with the bottom of the fifth inning. Aiden Meverden, leadoff hitter for post 164. Starts off with a strike and now falls behind the count with 2 strikes, no balls, as Woods, his first time starting off an inning here in this game number 1, and has thrown 2 strikes at the leadoff hitter for Spearfish.
And now strike 3 as Meverden swings and misses. So Woods picks up a strikeout real quick like. And Stokes did not do incredibly bad by any means for Casper, but a little change of pace here for Casper might be what they need now as Jack Branham comes back. He singled up the middle his last time up.
That's 4 straight strikes through by Woods. Start off this bottom of the fifth. There's his first ball. It's more of a bounce pass toward the catcher.
Yep, about a 55-foot pitch.
As that breaks the strike streak, making the count at 1-1. One's across the board with Halen Hiding waiting in the wings. Branham pops that one high over to left, and the wind decided to take that one out of the ballpark for a foul ball, and now a 1-2 count as Branham nailed it over end to left, but didn't have the momentum to carry it into the field of play. Branham chopped that one down low to third. Now third going to first, and Branham can't beat the throw, and that's out number 2.
And now batting, number 12, the experiment, Halen Hiding.
As now we go to Halen Hiding. The experiment is what they call him these days.
I have no idea what that means.
Experiment on the mound?
I don't know.
Research into that one, but pop fly high into center, into orbit, and right there to make the play is second base, and that's another. That fifth inning took maybe 20 minutes.
Oh, I don't even know if it took that long. It was very quick, that's for sure. So we go to 6. 2-0 still Spearfish post 164 leading Casper post 2. And quick moving game 1 of a doubleheader here today.
As we will go to said top of 6th inning as We still have a 2-0 ball game. Hiding back on the mound after this.
Vehicles today are complicated and expensive. The professionals at Junix Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram in Spearfish are here to guide you through everything automotive. From cars, trucks, and SUVs to parts and repairs, Junix takes the confusion out of automobile ownership. Enjoy the ride with Junix Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram. Family owned since 1931 on West Jackson in Spearfish.
To try the new menu items now being offered at Maverick Steak and Cocktails. Watch the action as you dine inside the Gold Dust Casino with tables overlooking the gaming floor. Enjoy 210 of the newest slot machines and table games in Deadwood, and use your club card for great discounts at the 2 hotels right in the middle of the action. Get reservations today by calling 605-559-1400 or visiting golddustdeadwood.com.
As we're back here with the top of the 6th inning here in Spearfish, as we have number 3 Brody Parks, the second baseman who just made that play moments ago, forcing the out.
Hiding coming back with a strike. Now ball and a strike.
Again, this game is just cruising right through. Game number 1. Parks drives that one clear back, splitting between left and center as Parks now making his way over to second. And that's a leadoff double for Casper.
Yeah, right in the gap between left and center for Parks. So Parks able to get the leadoff man on for Casper, and that's exactly what they need. Trailing this one 2-0 at this point. Well, there's a dog down there. That scared me. I didn't know what that noise was.
Sounded like an air horn in my headset. I'm like, what?
Yeah, if you heard that at home, it's a dog.
Thought the Casper folks were getting excited with an air horn after that leadoff double.
I know.
So now on a bunt that
just went foul.
Just went foul, barely, and that lucked out Spearfish, as even if Brock Lewis got to it, he wouldn't have had a chance to get it over to Jack Branham.
Probably not. He scooped it right as soon as it went foul, kept it foul, and good play there.
As this is Brett Guilford, the designated hitter. Bottom of the batting order. So he fouls that one as well.
No danger of a bunt anymore now with 2 strikes. If you bunt it foul with 2 strikes, you're out. So that takes away the bunt.
Again, Parks off from second. Hiding with the throw, and it's a loft way over the head of Gifford.
Looked like Hiding just kind of short-armed that one there. Didn't quite have the point of release quite right, so ball.
One-two throw is hit low over to third on a choice. Throwing over to first. Will he get there? Yes.
Got him. Ooh, man, might have to look at that one again. That was a nifty play. Definitely a close play.
Take a look at that one on the replay as, again, that ground out over to Lewis throwing over. That was just bang, bang right there. Umps call it out. So now we have just one out and a runner still on second. And we go back to the top of the batting order for Casper.
First pitch is a ball. I believe that's Stokes there, is it not?
That is Kobe Pexton,
Pexton,
Yep.
Sorry.
Kobe Pexton, the shortstop, his third at bat.
Showing bunt, and he pulls back, and it's a strike anyway.
There's Brock Lewis on a dead sprint to help cover that bunt.
Yep, crashing down big time. You have to. Casper trying to get that runner over to third trying to get their first run of the game across.
Again, still a 2-0 ball game.
Ooh, good spot by Hiding there, just a bit off the outside corner.
Spearfish scored at the bottom of the first and third innings, and nothing much.
A lot of zeros up there on the board.
It's not much of a hitting fest either. Just 3 hits for Spearfish, 2 for Casper.
Now foul.
So now with a 2-2 count with 1 out, and the runner still on second. It's Brody Parks still at second, as that will be Casper's first run if he can get across home plate. 2-2 count, 1 out. Hiding with the throw, and it's hit high over to Jack Branham there at right field.
And that keeps the runner at second as well. So nice out there by Halen Hiding, able to make the pitch to keep, was it Pexton, from really putting any kind of steam on the ball there and driving it too well. So just an out.
So now we go to number 7, as that is Eric Whitley?
I think it's Whitley.
E. Whitley, we're going to go with. As he starts off with a 0-1 count, and now Hiding looks to short that one for ball number 1 in the count.
First pitch fouled off, second one a little outside, so 1-1. Hiding here just a couple pitches away from making another fairly quick inning. Ooh, strike 2. Now 1 pitch away. Again, we lost our game changer a bit ago in terms of what the pitch count is and all the other stats, unfortunately. So I know Halen has not thrown many.
Now throw outside. 2-2 count now for Whitley. As Whitley pops that one high over to second, and after that leadoff double from Casper, he didn't go anywhere.
No.
He stood right there at second, and 3 outs later, and Casper leaves a runner stranded at second, and they'll have just one more opportunity to tie this one up, barring any extra runs put on by Spearfish as we go to the bottom of the 6th.
Yep, that's right. Spearfish post 164 leading this one 2-0, going to the bottom of the 6th. 2 hits on the board by Casper post 2, Spearfish post 164, only 3, and that's really kept this game cruising along. So, first game of a doubleheader. Both games on KDSJ-TV and on a Facebook page for KDSJ, Black Hills Gold Hits, KDSJ, and then game number 2 also on the radio on 980 AM, 103.5 FM. So, again, heading to the bottom of the 6th. Spearfish post 164, 2-0 lead, and they're coming to bat after this.
We will take a break as you're watching American Legion Baseball on KDSJ-TV.
Hills Roundup Thunders back into Bellevue June 30th through July 4th. The Rodeo kicks it all off June 30th, followed by 4 exciting performances of PRCA rodeo action. It's perfect for the whole family. This year's Roundup features Cowboy Kenny, Rodeo, and Misfit Cowboy Brian Pass. Get yourself off after the rodeo and marvel at the massive firework display July 2nd and 3rd. Plus, a huge Independence Day parade. Get your tickets now at blackhillsroundup.com. The Black Hills Roundup, the buck starts here.
Back here with the bottom of the 6th in a very fast first game between the Casper Oilers of Post 2 and Post 164 here in Spearfish. Tucker Olson, leadoff hitter for Spearfish, and chops that one down to the ground as Evan Woods now in his 3rd inning of action.
Woods coming in, doing a good job in relief. Stokes giving up just a couple of hits, but Spearfish had some timely stuff happening there to get their couple of runs across One in the first, one in the third. Nothing since as Olsen swings and misses, finds himself down now 0-2.
Brock Lewis on deck is now Woods with a wind-up throw as Olsen pops that one high into the sky, falling down over to first, and that's quick out number 1.
So, yep, Brock Lewis will get his turn as well. Third baseman.
Lewis earlier this year was awarded our Superior Performance as he had a great outing versus Rapid City Post 320 in Rapid a few weeks ago. As you saw that one on KDSJ-TV, you can actually rewatch that one on YouTube as well. So go to our KDSJ-TV YouTube page. Lewis pops that one over down to second, and that's a quick overthrow to first, and quick 2 outs again.
Lewis a little bit frustrated there. He's like, dude, what do I got to do? Well, just hadn't quite made the right kind of contact to get anything to drive real hard anywhere, so that's a little bit of frustration, but that's just a good pitch made there. Made so that you couldn't make solid contact. So Wiesman's going to give it a whirl now.
So Wiesman, left-hander, playing shortstop today. Starts off with the ball and now has a strike as that crosses the plate and right down the middle.
Left-handed batter, right-handed thrower.
Again, bottom of the 6th inning, and that's a slow swing and a miss.
Woods took a little something off that pitch there, kind of fooled Wiesman a little bit.
That swing looked like Wiesman really didn't know what to treat it as, and now with a 1-2 pitch, Wiesman makes contact with that one, too far in the inside of the bat, and it fouls off over in front of the Spearfish dugout, keeping it a 1-2 count. Hit over to second over the first, and that's out number 3 as second baseman Christensen and first baseman Hauk has been pretty much the story on defense for Post 2.
And Halen Heiding, definitely the story for Post 164 in terms of the pitching performance he's put in thus far. He'll come back out here in the top of the 7th to try for a complete game. Again, I think maybe we do have an update here as Game Changer seems to be updated. It is now. Halen has only thrown 64 pitches this entire game. He has only walked one. He's struck out one. He's given up 2 hits. So a fantastic job by Halen. He'll get one more shot out there on the mound here to try to wrap this thing up.
As now we're going to the top of the 7th inning, as according to the clock here on our tablet, we've only been live for an hour 25. This game just cruising right along, and the conclusion is just within reach. We'll start it off top of the 7th. Could be the last inning of the ball game, and we'll get going with Halen Heiding and crew trying to complete a complete game. See what happens next.
In a world of few guarantees, Jake's Collision Repair stands behind all of their work with a lifetime guarantee. Jake's Collision Repair uses only original parts made by your vehicle's manufacturer instead of lower quality aftermarket parts. Certified technicians work with the latest state-of-the-art equipment, and Jake's Collision Repair is preferred by most insurance companies and works with all of them. Jake's Collision Repair, 2416 Junction Avenue in Sturgis and 4415 East Colorado Boulevard in Spearfish.
Top of the 7th inning here at Black Hills Energy Stadium. Home of Post 164. Saxton Smith lead off for Casper. They need 2 runs to force a bottom of the 7th inning. If they get 3 outs, courtesy of Heiding and crew, then this first game will be over.
Saxton is 1 for 2 on the day. He does have one of those hits up on the board there. Now we got another ball out there as Now Hiding finds himself down 3-0.
Again, Hiding hasn't thrown very many pitches this game at all.
No, below 70 still.
And we have gone through 7 innings of work.
Ooh, he shaved the outside corner on that one, kept working it, and finally got it. 3-1 the count now.
Hiding gets his pitch and throws, and that is chopped and fouled over to left field, and that makes it a full count.
Well, here we go as Hiding gets himself back in it on this one, fights all the way back.
So now the full count pitch from Hiding is swung on and missed. Halen Hiding. That's kill shot number 1 for Hiding and crew.
That is. So 2 more outs, big out, and Smith is kind of thinking about that one on the way back to the dugout, just kind of going, oh, man, I was up 3-0. How did that happen?
Hiding rallied and gets the first out. Now he'll face his second batter. That's a pop fly over to center. That is 51. That is first baseman Hauk.
Yep, nice drive right up the center there. Just got it through the middle of the infield, and it bounced in front of Aiden Meverden, the center fielder, for a base hit. So just, what is that, hit number 3?
Hit number 3.
For Casper.
Holden Christensen, the catcher, next to bat. Throw back over to Hauk at first, keeping himself planted on first. He's got the acrobat Sean Sewell to deal with over there at first base. And that ball flying out over into the parking lot. Someone might have a new hood ornament with that one.
Hope it's not me.
As that's not a 4th of July prize you'd want, but in case
No.
you ever do, you can always pay a visit to Jake's Collision Repair to get that fixed. Jake's Collision Repair in Spearfish and in Sturgis. Hit over into a right, and that's going to fall fair in front of Jack Branham. Runners are coming home. Hauk, he circles third. He's going to score 1 run, and that is an RBI triple.
Oh, did they get him or no? He's safe.
He's safe. That's an single RBI triple for number 6, the catcher, Holden Christensen. That's enough for head coach Parker Laux to head out to the mound as Casper's first run scored in a critical situation just with 1 out, and now a runner in scoring position to tie this ball game up.
Yeah, wait until the last possible second, of course, but yeah, so now another runner just 90 feet away for post 2 as Parker Laux and crew talk strategy here. What do we do? Do we cut that runner down? Where do we go if the ball comes to us? Do we just take the out and go with the tie and get the out, or do we try to cut him down? Do we look the runner back? What kind of attention do we pay to him there? So, man, critical part of the game here, to say the least.
And Halen Hiding has pitched all 7 innings, but in the same respect, hasn't had to throw very many balls earlier this contest.
Just 74 he's thrown.
Again, just 1 out. Ryan Devereux now up to bat.
So Devereaux takes ball 1. A bit of a pressure situation here, finally put on Hiding, has been able to coast most of this game, not having to worry too much. And now a drive.
That's going to go over Branham's head. That's going clear back to the wall. That will score the tying run. Devereux circles over to a third. Slides over to third, and that is an RBI single.
A triple.
Our RBI triple.
Yep.
Single run scored, and we got a tie ball game.
Yes, we do. So back-to-back triples, both of them to right field for Casper. Post 2 have been able to tie this game up. So Hiding has absolutely stymied Casper for most of this game. And now we're going to see head coach Parker Laux come back out to the mound and make the change here.
It's now meet on the mound, and Barker Laux talking with everyone, and Heiding's day on the mound looks to be done.
It is, but boy, he sure had a really good day. He really cruised through this lineup several times, and it took here till the 7th inning before they finally got to him. And unfortunately for Heiding, they've hit him with a couple of big hits that have tied this game up. It's like Walker Wiesman, I believe. Yep,
Walker Wiesman looking to shut the door on the Oilers, who've now tied this game up, so we will have a 7th inning.
Bottom of the 7th. Yep,
bottom of the 7th. Jack Nichols will be, I believe that's his last name. Jack Nichols, the right fielder, he'll be up next.
Yep, tough to see, but I'm going to go with that on that. Yeah, our lineup, the reason we can't, it's not like anything is typed out here or dark print, so we're going off of a lineup card that's a carbon copy, and it's not incredibly clear, but it does look like Nichols, so. So we'll have Wiesman coming in. He's completing his warm-up pitches on the mound right now.
Again, the go-ahead run sitting at third.
And Wiesman, taking a look at some of his pitching, he's only thrown a total of 9 innings at the senior varsity level. He's won 1 and lost 1. He's the pitcher of record on a couple of them. He's given up 15 hits so far. He's given up 4 earned runs total, so that makes his ERA 4.0, of course. But actually, excuse me, it's a 3.11 ERA. And Wiesman to the mound now for Spearfish Post 164.
First pitch thrown by Wiesman is low for ball. Again, faces Jack Nichols. Not to be confused with Jack Nichols' son.
No.
Famous movie star. Nichols pops that one, bounces off the mound, and Casper now takes the lead.
Oh, man, I thought Wiesman maybe was going to be able to glove that one there as he got his glove down quick but couldn't get it, and it got by Duell as well out into center field. So a leadoff single. Bam, now Casper has the lead.
As that one bounced right there at the mound and almost ramped up the mound, and it went over Travis Duell's head over into the outfield. And yeah, now Casper takes a 1-run lead after trailing this one 0-2 all the way up until this top of 7th inning. Brody Parks, he's the first one to score, is now going over to second.
Got him.
Got him out.
Yeah, good job by Bruner there. He came up firing right off the bat, and that erases the base runner and gives him out number 2 for Casper there. So Spearfish Post 164 needs to use some momentum here, try to get this third out and get back to work, try to bat in the bottom half of their inning. Still got one more out to get, though.
As Brody Parks still there at home plate with a bat in his hand, helmet on his head. Looks at a 1-2 count after that foul drive over to left field. As that ball is low, makes it a 2-2 count. After that pitch, it just helps reinforce how critical it was for that pickoff out, as if that ball was still fouled, then...
Now hit by pitch was Parks. But they do have a base runner back.
They do have a base runner back.
Yep, now instead of having a runner at second there, it's just the runner at first. But yeah, definitely a big out here is for Wiesman. He was ahead in the count and now unfortunately hit the batter.
Brett Gifford, bottom of the batting order, designated hitter. Chops that one over to shortstop, and Spearfish gets out of the inning.
but not before Casper post 2 picks up 3 big runs, and they take the 1-run lead. We head to the bottom of the 7th now as Spearfish post 164 needs to get to work. They need to get those bats going and try to come back and either tie this thing up or win it in the bottom of the inning. I do believe we're either at Sean Sewell or Owen Bruner to lead off the bottom of the 7th.
Looks of it, I want to say it's Sean Sewell.
Yep, it is Sean Sewell that will lead it off. He is so far 1 for 2. He has struck out. And then Owen Bruner is 0 for 1. He's walked and struck out in the contest, and then back to the top of the order for Spearfish. So, here we go, bottom of the 7th.
And we will get to that bottom of the 7th when we come back. Don't go away. Conclusion of this one rapidly approaching as you're watching American Legion Baseball here at KDSJ-TV on YouTube and at our Facebook page at Black Hills Gold Hits at KDSJ.
Now more than ever, you need to keep your cool, and Wolf's Plumbing and Heating is here to help for all your summer cooling needs. Now is the time to schedule your checkup by calling 642-5755. Wolf's Plumbing and Heating is your trusted choice for repair or replacement with new air conditioning systems. Whether you need a tune-up or an upgrade, keep your cool with Wolf's Plumbing and Heating. Call 642-5755 and see more at wolfph.com.
Oh, how quickly the seasons change in the Black Hills. Hi, it's Brandon Kemp from Superior Auto Solutions in Spearfish. Summertime equals a lot of summer driving, whether it's to and from work or hitting the road for that big summer vacation. Superior Auto Service Department can handle all kinds of repairs, from new tires, brakes, and oil changes to steering and suspension problems. And to keep cool, we can handle your AC recharge. Check us out online now at superiorAutoSD.com or stop by today at 642 East Colorado Boulevard at Superior Auto Solutions in Spearfish.
And here we go, bottom of the 7th inning. Spearfish needing 1 run to tie this one up. Evan Woods going up against Sean Sewell, who's the leadoff hitter for Spearfish.
Starts it off with a ball. Ball 2 now. So anyway on, that's your tying run right there. Obviously, mission 1. Get Sean Sewell on base.
As Evan Woods still at the mound.
Now low, 3-0. And Woods has done a good job coming in relief. And he throws a strike on 3-0. And Woods has thrown 25 pitches now, most of them, about 3/4 of them for strikes. And there's strike 2. Ooh. So quickly out front with Sewell 3-0, and now it's a full count.
Full count pitch is swung on and missed. Wow. Sewell goes out after being up 3-0, and Casper in the driver's seat, and that's out number 1.
Here comes Owen Bruner. Owen with 1 out, nobody on. Number 9 man in the order. Strike 1.
Woods trying to shut the door on post 164. Again, they trailed this one. Casper did a 2-0 up until the top of the 7th. That's strike 2 for Bruner. And after 3 runs put on the top of the 7th, Woods is making quick work of this post 164 batting order.
Way outside, so Bruner staying alive here, trying to get on base. Be that base runner. Be that guy, number 1 that can tie this game up. And he swings and misses, but it gets by the catcher. Is he going to get him?
No.
No, he does not. So anyway, that's what they always say. Any way you can get on, and Bruner does get on base. So there is your tying run. Again, swinging at a pitch down in the dirt, and the catcher was not able to handle it. It went all the way back to the backstop. And now top of the order for post 164, Travis Duell. He's got a hit in 3 trips today. The lefty here staring at Bruner. Outside.
And Travis Duell, senior. Again, the game-tying run currently at first.
Oh, 2 outside now, 2-0 count.
That one closer than the first.
See, the pressure hits both of these pitchers. It hit Heiting in the top of the 7th, and now it's hitting Woods here. Now in the dirt, skips away, but not far enough. Good job by the catcher to keep Bruner there at first.
Makes it a 3-0 count.
Yeah, still definitely in the driver's seat is Duell.
See if this could advance. This would be the walk-off run if Duell reaches base.
Yep. If he can, step 1 though, get that guy in front of you home. Now we get an outside corner strike call. Aiden Meverden on deck.
And Sean Sewell also was up 3-0 at the lead off this contest, and he was eventually struck out.
Now it's ball 4. So Duell draws a 1-out walk, and that is going to put him on at first, and that pushes Bruner over to second in scoring position. And now we're going to have a conference here at the mound for post 2. The things get a little dicier now, the pressure. So he had the second out, did Woods, of the inning with the strikeout of Bruner, but it was a pitch down in the dirt that got away, and Bruner was able to get on base via the drop third strike. And now the pressure is back on Woods. He essentially has to come up with 4 outs here this inning because of that drop third strike. So Aiden Meverden,
center field.
Aiden waiting to bat.
Like you said, that Owen Bruner was all but struck out, but due to that dropped strike, and it went clear back to the wall, an out turned into a run, and like you said, that out is currently standing at second base right now, and possibility of tying up this ball game with Aiden Meverden now up to bat.
Base hit could do it.
That's strike number 1.
Swing and a miss by Meverden. Kind of went after a little bit of high and outside pitch there.
Again, lead off. Head high over to a center. Will it drop? It does drop right there in front of center.
Oh, big hit by Meverden there. Able to dump it behind second. And now the base is loaded.
Looked at that one on the KDSJ Sports replay. That one just dropped right there in between center and right. And
second, kind of that Bermuda Triangle out there. So Branham in a huge spot here can tie the game. Swing and a miss.
Again, still with just 1 out.
Got Halen Heiting waiting on deck. There's a ground ball up the middle. And that scores 1. Is it going to score 2? Oh, they're going to try for it?
They will. Travis Duell crosses.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
That is a walk-off. That is a win.
Holy cow. Let's take a look at that one on the replay as Jack Branham split the bases, and that scored Owen Bruner. And then a throw back to home. Travis Duell just hung there right there at third. And then the throw over to home and clear back to the back wall, and the catcher couldn't get it in time. Travis Duell across his home plate, and
wow.
What turned into a speed run of a baseball game as we went through 6 of the 7 innings in an hour and a half. And that 7th inning, top of the 7th inning, Casper put on 3 runs, only for Spearfish. And a walk-off 2-run RBI single from Jack Branham wins the day for post 164.
I want to see that again here. I don't know what we could see there as that winning run crosses home plate, as the throw was a little bit too far out of whack there and a little bit too far off, as post 164 able to win it in exciting fashion. Hiding pitched to Jim, and it's sad, and he doesn't, unfortunately, in the standing, he doesn't get the win for that, and he pitched a beautiful game, only to have it end up being a walk-off win, as actually Wiesman will end up with the win of that game, as crazy as baseball stats are. But Meverden cruised for 85% of this game, 90% of the game, and they just finally were able to touch him in that 7th inning with back-to-back triples of all things over into the right field corner. And still, though, post 164 found a way. We're able to get on via a drop third strike, and then a base hit that kind of fell in no man's land, and then right there that game-winning single up the middle by Branham, and then an error at the end there as well, too. So that game-winning single scored the tying run, and then, of course, the winning run, the walk-off, able to come via the error. So amazing. Actually a really good game, fun game to watch.
That it was. As Spearfish takes game number 1 by a score of 4-3. We'll be back to put a bow on this one and help preview game number 2 coming up here at KDSJ-TV on YouTube, and also watching us live on Facebook at Black Hills Gold Hits KDSJ.
The anticipation is building, and Heinzerling Concrete is laying the foundation for tonight's matchup. Heinzerling Concrete pours on the pride in every driveway, foundation, sidewalk, and decorative stamp patio they do. Give them a call at 210-2320 for concrete that can't be beat. Heinzerling Concrete is proud to support all activities that help students build solid foundations for life. Is there a foundation in your future? Give Heinzerling Concrete and Spearfish a call at 210-2320. That's 210-2320.
Oh, how quickly the seasons change in the Black Hills. Hi, it's Brandon Kemp from Superior Auto Solutions in Spearfish. Summertime equals a lot of summer driving, whether it's to and from work or hitting the road for that big summer vacation. Superior Auto Service Department can handle all kinds of repairs, from new tires, brakes, and oil changes to steering and suspension problems. And to keep cool, we can handle your AC recharge. Check us out online now at superiorAutoSD.com or stop by today at 642 East Colorado Boulevard at Superior Auto Solutions in Spearfish.
As after a wild ending to this contest, as Spearfish post 164 was in the driver's seat for 6 of the 7 innings before the top of the 7th, where 2 runs put on by Casper put the pressure on Spearfish. And then with the bases loaded, a 2-run RBI single from Jack Branham gives Spearfish the 1-run lead. Time to go over our Superior Performer, brought to you by Superior Auto. And Paul, who would you give our Superior Performer to?
I mean, for 90% of the game, Halen Hiding on the mound had Casper post 2 essentially stymied. They only had 3 hits, which didn't amount to any runs for them. He was able to coax out a ground ball up the middle that got a double play that got him out of trouble when there was a runner at third. So for that, and for only giving up 5 hits, and 2 of those were triples that came towards the end, but before that, as I had said, he had him stymied. He only walked 1. He did strike out 2, but again, held Casper scoreless for 90% of this game. And I'd say Halen Hiding is your Superior Auto, Superior Performance of the game, and a great job pitching. Whereas he doesn't get a huge amount of time on the mound, and for him to go almost a complete game there, he did have to come out. Walker Wiesman came in and got the final outs of that 7th inning. But, man, he sure did a really good job. Halen Hiding, way to go, man. I'm just taking a look here at some of his stats to see how many innings he's pitched. So if you pull off the 7 innings, 6 and a third today, he'd pitched 19 all season coming into that. He'd been in a total of 3, 4, 5 different games. So his longest outing, he tied his longest outing against Post 144. The Knights, it looks like, back on June 8th. He pitched 6.1 innings. That would have been in the Alan Tellinghusen tournament, I do believe.
I would believe it would be.
Yeah, so Halen Heiden, great job. If you wouldn't have pitched 90% of this game, it could have been a different story. And Post 164 walks it off in the bottom of the 7th.
So again, congratulations to Halen Heining for being our Superior Performer for Post 164. And that will pretty much do it for game number 1. Don't go away, because up next we have game 2 coming up, and you don't want to miss game 2. As Clayson Davis, Paul James here at KDSJ-TV. Again, game 2 coming up in a matter of moments right here on KDSJ-TV on YouTube, and also at our Facebook page at Black Hills Gold Hits at KDSJ. And we will see you then for Paula James, Clayson Davis here at Black Hills Energy Stadium, saying we'll see you in a few minutes here in Spearfish.